welcome to another episode of the Continental Kiddies Show, where learning and education is made fun. Now, there is just nothing like it, and that is why you should relax and enjoy today's exciting show. As usual, I remain Auntie Tolu. We'll be right back.
Season's greetings from the Continental Kiddies Show.
Who invented that?
Ever wondered how metal objects with loud noise hover around the sky and how it came to be? Did you know they were first referred to as flyers before they were called airplanes? I'm pretty sure by now you're curious to know who invented these flying machines that we see in the sky today, or aren't you? These airplanes owe their existence to Wilbur and Orville Wright, also known as Wright brothers, who built the first successful aircraft in December 17, 1903. They went ahead with the idea of building the aircraft based on their initial test with a kite in 1899. The airplane consists of the engine and propellers. The engine is the component of the propulsion system for an aircraft that generates mechanical power. The propeller produces lift, but in a forward direction, which is called a thrust. In order for a propeller blade to spin, it usually needs the help of an engine. Now, airplanes come in several forms like the jets, helicopters, etc. Now you know.
What will you invent today? It's up to you. Go create.
Season's greetings from the Continental Kiddies Show.
Now, children, do you know that stories are an inseparable part of our formative years? So be prepared to take a trip to a world that is far removed from this reality with Big Daddy. Enjoy.
Hello, and you're welcome to another interesting episode of Continental Kiddies Show with the Big Daddy. Hello, children.
Hello, Big Daddy.
Hello, wonderful, lovely children.
Hello, Big Daddy.
Fantastic. Children, today I am going to be telling you a story which is titled Friends in Habit. What's the title?
Friends in Habit.
Friends in Habit, which means we have two jolly good friends who have similar attitudes, similar habits, similar, way of life, and they do the same things, the same way, the same manner, and you hardly can separate them. So, and these jolly good friends lived in the same house with other tenants. That kind of house where you have so many people in the same house. It is called face to face. What's it called? Face to face. Or face me, I face you. And in a face me, I face you compound, you have too many people there. So many people, and they're always quarreling. There's always one issue to resolve on a daily basis. And these two good friends, one of them is called Mrs. Okonkwo. And the other one is called Sisieko. Sisi what? Sisieko. Now, I told you these two good friends, very close, very, very intimate, close friends. You can describe them as birds of a feather who flock together. Birds of a feather who do what? Flock together. It means they do the same thing, the same way. They're always together. All right. Now, this is what happened. These two friends would not clean the compound. They would not bother to tidy up the house. They would mess up the kitchen. They would put all kinds of smelly things in the bathroom. And they will annoy other tenants. You know, and Mrs. Okonkwo was the wife of the landlord of that house, which means that the landlord's name was Mr. What? Okonkwo. And because the husband of Mrs. Okonkwo was the landlord, she feels that she could, frustrate anybody, talk to any other tenant in the house anyhow. If they try to correct her for anything that she does wrong, you know what she would say to them? Excuse me, if you are not ready to stay in this house, you can get out because it belongs to my husband. Please, I don't want any insult in this house again. And if you feel that you want to talk to me anyhow, I'm going to ask my husband to send you out of this house. That was the way that Mrs. Okonkwo was behaving. And Sisieko, who was her very close friend, the two of them, they would always come back from the market because they were traders. They would come back from the market very late, from their shops, very late. At about 11, 12 p.m. That's when people were supposed to be sleeping. Is that not so?
Yes.
And when other people would be enjoying their sleep, that was when they would come back and decide to be making all kinds of noise in the building. And they would disturb people. Not only that, not only they will bring edible items like granite, like popcorn, like what else? And banana peels and all the rest, and they will mess up the kitchen with these edible items. Something happened one day when Mrs. Okonkwo, the wife of the landlord, put a banana peel under one of the stool. She refused to clean up the environment. Mrs. Oluwole, very diligent woman, very disciplined woman, she swept the whole kitchen. And as she was sweeping, she saw banana peels under the table. And she was angry. Who put these banana peels here? Look at the place that I've tidied up. I don't know why people cannot be decent and be disciplined. Why? Who did this? And she kept asking everybody. You know what they told her?
No one answered.
No one answered. God bless you. No one answered. And then she went quietly to some people and asked them, please tell me the truth. Tell me the truth. Who put these banana peels here? You know what they told her?
Mrs. Okonkwo.
I'm coming. Oh. Mrs. Okonkwo. When she heard that it was Mrs. Okonkwo, you know what she did? Wait now. Wait. You don't even know what I want to say. Wait. Let me sit here. She was so angry when she heard that it was Mrs. Okonkwo that put the banana peels there. And as she was showing her anger, Mrs. Okonkwo came to the kitchen and said, what were you complaining about? I heard that you were saying all kinds of funny things, that some people put banana peels there. What's your business? Is this your house? If you think that you will want to come and put your problem in this house, I'm going to tell my husband, who is the landlord, to chase you out of this compound. Please, I don't want any nonsense here. And it became a big quarrel. And they were fighting. As they were fighting, the landlord, Mr. Okonkwo, came to meet them. Instead of him to settle the quarrel, you know what he did? He just went straight to Mrs. Oluwole, who was cleaning the compound, and he tried to carry the leg of Mrs. Oluwole to throw him. And as he tried to throw him, two of them, Mrs. Okonkwo and the husband, Mr. Okonkwo, they slipped on the banana tree and fell. Yakata. Hey, come and see this grace. Oh, it was a big fall. The funny thing, you know what the funny thing was? I will tell you. Mrs. Okonkwo was a very fat woman. If I describe her fatness, from that place to this place, very fat. You know, when a fat woman like that falls down, it is only caterpillar that can pull her up. And her friend was not there. She sustained very serious injury and she was bleeding. She had blood all over her body. The husband too sustained minor injury. And there was nobody to help them. Her friend, the friend of Mrs. Okonkwo, what's her friend's name? Sisieko, who could have helped them, was not around. It became a huge disgrace that day. Oh, children. Oh, it is not good to be dirty. Anyway, let us put it this way, children. Who can tell me why Mrs. Okonkwo behaved in that manner? Who can tell me? Yes?
Because she thought that she was the owner of the house and she can do anything she likes.
God bless you. Let's put our hand together for her. That's it. And tell me something again. Why did Mr. Okonkwo not settle the quarrel? Why couldn't Mr. Okonkwo settle the quarrel? Who am I going to? Yes?
It's because Mr. Okonkwo wanted to stay by his wife's side.
Hey, he wanted to support his wife, huh? Is that good?
No.
You want to tell me something? Yes, well, you're going to add something. Yes?
Because he wanted to take his wife's side.
To take side by his wife. That's it. And then something. Let's look at the habit in a compound where everybody stays. Is it good to be dirty?
No.
It's not good to be dirty. Is it also good to be arrogant?
No.
No. Is it also good to be noisy in the compound?
No.
What are you supposed to do when you are living with people? Yes?
You're supposed to be nice.
You are supposed to be nice to your neighbors. You are also supposed to do what? To be respectful. And you are supposed to be quiet, to be peaceful, to be kind, and what?
To be responsible.
To be responsible. Let us put hands together for him. Look at his jacket like that of a professor. Give me your hand. Give me. Professor. Clap for him again. You are supposed to be responsible. Children, it's a long story, but we shall leave it like this for now. Okay? Until next week, when I bring you another story, we shall leave it like this for now. Huh? Are we okay?
Yes.
Are we fine?
Yes.
Are we happy?
Yes.
Story-o! Story alado.
Season's greetings from the Continental Kiddies Show.
Hello out there and welcome to another interesting episode of the Spell It segment on the Continental Kiddies Show. I am Mr. Craig and our contestants today are going to be Omolari Adebowale Joshua. He's from Arizona Private College. He's 11 years old and interestingly enough, he likes drawing. And Bika Fatah, he's from Honeyland College. He's 12 years old and he likes playing football. But just so you know, on this show, our contestants do not have a knowledge of the words I'm going to ask them to spell. So let's get it cracking now, shall we? Joshua, your word is against.
Can you repeat it, please?
Good. Against. Let me give you the meaning. It is used to say that someone opposes or disagrees with something. For instance, I am against all forms of violence. Against.
AGAINST.
That's correct. Fatah, your word is condemn.
Condemn. CONDEM.
I beg your pardon?
CONDEM. Condemn.
Well, you're very close to the destination, but you're not correct, I'm sorry. Joshua, spell condemn.
CONDENM.
Final answer? That's not correct. Condemn is CONDEM. I must accept that that's very, very tricky to spell. Okay, so your word now, Joshua. Your word is, according to the Longman Advanced Dictionary of Contemporary English, it's one of the pieces of flesh inside your body that you use in order to move. The word is muscle. For instance, exercise will help to strengthen your muscles. Muscle.
M-U-C-S-L-E.
I beg your pardon?
M-U-C-S-L-E.
That's not correct. What's that? Muscle.
M-U-S-C-L-E.
That's correct. Yeah, so what's that? Your word is scissors. Scissors. Let me give you the meaning. A device used for cutting materials such as paper, cloth, and air. For instance, a pair of scissors.
S-C-I-S-S-O-R-S.
Are you sure that's the correct spelling of scissors?
Yes.
That's correct. Yes! Mr. Joshua, your word is an adjective. It's a word used to emphasize a fact or a comment. The word is actually. Actually. For instance, actually, I am busy at the moment. Can I call you back later? Actually.
A-U-C-L-T-U-L-Y.
Is that your final answer? Sorry, that's not correct. Fatah, actually.
A-C-T-U-A-L-L-Y.
Are you sure that's the correct spelling of actually?
A-C-T-U-A-L-L-Y, yes.
That's correct. Okay. Josh, the first time your word was used was in 1596. It's Greek in origin. The word is apologize. Apologize. You want the definition? It means to tell someone that you are sorry. For instance, I think you should apologize to your brother. Apologize.
A-P-O-L-I-G-S-E.
Ouch. That's not correct.
A-P-O-L-O-G-I-C-E.
That's not correct. Fatah, apologize.
A-P-O-L-O-G-I-S-E.
That's correct. Fatah, your word is a verb. And according to the Oxford Advanced Learners Dictionary, it can be defined as to provide somebody with a place to sleep. The word is accommodate.
A-C-C-O-M-A. Accommodate. A-C-C-O-M-O-D-A-T-E.
Quite close to the answer, but that's not correct. You've got 20 seconds. You want to try again?
A-C-O-M-O-D-A-T-E.
It's quite tricky. I know. You're not correct. Yes, Josh. Spell accommodate.
S-C-O.
Go on.
M-O-D-A-T-E.
Oh, admittedly, it's tricky, you know, but let me spell it. It's A-C-C-O-M-M-O-D-A-T-E. Accommodate. Josh, your word is a building where Jewish people meet to worship or to study their religion. The word is synagogue. The word can be spelled in two ways, you know, both ways would be absolutely correct. Synagogue.
S-I-N-I-G-O-G-E.
Ouch. Sorry, that is not correct. Synagogue.
SINIGORG.
Oh, that's not correct. Fatah, synagogue.
SENEGOK.
S what?
SENEGOK.
Okay, synagogue is SYNAGOGUE or SYNAGOG. Synagogue. Bika, your word is Dutch in origin. It's a political system in South Africa in which people of different races are separated. The word can be pronounced in 7 ways, according to the Cambridge Pronouncing Dictionary. But I'll give you a few of them. Apartheid, 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 apartheid.
Apartheid. UPASIT. Apartheid.
Apartheid. That's not correct. Apartheid. Okay. Yes, Josh, can you spell apartheid? Mandela fought against that system. Apartheid.
APA.
Yeah?
TITE.
I beg your pardon?
APA. TITE.
You know something? That is not correct. Okay, let me intervene. Apartheid is APARTHEID. Apartheid. Okay, well, after a painstaking collation of the results, I am delighted to inform you that Omolari Adebowale Joshua got a total of 5 points, while Bika Fatah got a whopping 16 points in grand total. So the abundantly clear winner is Bika Fatah. There you go. Well done. And Josh. So it's our culture that the you shake hands. So do that now in the spirit of sportsmanship. Well done. Good. Thank you a zillion times for your time. The show will continue with our adorable Auntie Tolu. So stick around.
Yes, welcome to another exciting drawing time on the Continental Kiddies Show. My name is Guy, and I love to draw. You know that already, right? I just draw anywhere and on anything that I can find. I love to draw, but I found out over the years that it's never fun to draw by yourself. You always need to draw with friends. That's why today in the studio I have 2 of my friends with me. Today I'll be drawing with
Johnny.
And
Imola.
so Imole and Johnny are joining me to draw something we really like. We love cake. Do you like cake? Do you like cake?
Yes.
You like cake?
Yes.
Yes, we're drawing cake. I'm sure you like cake too. So we're drawing cake on a platter, maybe with a little slice cut off with 5 candles taken out of it, right? Now, you ready to join us, right? You have your paper and pencils?
Yes.
Paper and pencils, Imole.
Yes.
You ready? At home, grab your paper and pencils and let's draw. Okay, so we're drawing a cake. We're starting with an oval just to form the base of the first part of the circle. So start on one end and go all the way around and come back, but stop. Then cut it in toward the center of the oval and back out to link the other end that you were drawing from before. Okay, now that looks like a slice sticking out of the oval. So let's finish that slice on the outside. We have the slice going like that, like a little triangle, then curved at the end. So we have the base top part of our cake. Now our cake is supposed to be 3 layers. We're supposed to have chocolate, vanilla, and then strawberry below. So this is how we do it. Put some straight line joining one end of the oval straight down, and then the point where it cuts. Under one straight down, then under straight line joining the slices, just coming down, straight lines only, right? Now link those straight lines in the shape of the oval or shape above it, like that. So it gives it a 3D feel, so it looks like it's actually solid, like you can actually see the cake in 3D. So finish that slice in a little and that. Okay, now what's cake without icing? Everybody loves icing on cake. So at the base of the cake, we'll add a little bit of decorative icing, like little incomplete circles, like that. Just go complete the circles on top, just keep it going, like wavy lines on one end, then on the slice that's there, just cut out half circles, little oval circles like that, put it up, and then the top part of the cake needs to be decorated as well, so we add the same set of decorative icings right there as well, in the shape of half circles, just like incomplete circles, top and bottom, like that. Now remember, there is no specific way your cake is supposed to look. So far it looks great and looks fun and ready to eat, that's when it's okay. So keep drawing. You complete the icing on the other side of the cake. Now remember, the lines don't have to be straight or be equal or be the same all through. Just make it interesting. All right, now let's put the layers on the cake. We're supposed to have the cake inside. When the slice, you have 3 layers in it. We create the middle layer, just little wavy lines on the slice, across one, then another one below that. So it creates 3 different layers, 1, 2, and 3. And you do that inside the cake as well to show where it's sliced from. Okay, now the cake is nearly done. We need more icing on the body. So let's ice and decorate the body with little lines that come out in zigzag patterns crossing the body of the cake. If you have something else interesting that you can put, maybe circular lines instead, you can try that. Oops. I forgot my own icing on this side of the cake, but let's keep going. We'll draw more. Now the cake looks interesting, just about to be ready, but where are the candles? We need candles on the cake, so let's put candles on the cake. Little rectangles. 1, 2. How old is your cake owner? It depends on you. As many candles as you can put on. So I'm putting 4, 5, and 1 extra one on the slice here, making 6 candles. But no candlelight on the candles yet. So let's put some light, little arches linking on the top, like forming pointed tops. Instead of just completing the oval, you form the pointed top of the oval right there, like that, like this. So you have the candles with fire on them. They have a little flame over them, one by one. Complete that, and then put your cake not on the floor. It has got to be on a tray or on a plate somewhere. So we put a big oval behind everything, starting from one end of the cake and running all the way around to the other side. Like that. Maybe a little piece of cut cake on the floor, little crumbs, you know, making the cake look like somebody has already taken a bite out of it. I wish it was me, but it's not. Okay, once you have that drawn, you put all that together and you should have your cake with a slice. Do you have your cake with a slice? Well, send me a slice because I love cake, okay? Now, there's only one way to get better. We know that already, so you have got to keep practicing, keep drawing, and make your drawing awesome, okay? See you next time. Season's greetings from the Continental Kiddies Show.
When you want to use a pencil, you use it on your paper, on the wall, on a table. But do you know how it's made? Black pencils, white pencils, red, pink and green, all kinds of pencils. You use them in school for writing and drawing. A pencil is made up of the wooden body, eraser and the most important part, the dark writing part of the pencil called graphite. Most of them call it lead. Graphite is actually mixed with clay, wax or other chemicals to make it write better. The graphite is mixed according to the type of pencil being made. The more the graphite used, the softer the pencil and the darker its line. The sticks inside the pencil is made by squeezing the soft graphite material through a machine that makes them into long sticks that are then cut into pencil sizes and then dried. The wooden body pencil is made from a particular kind of wood called the cedar. The wood is trimmed and cut into pencil blocks, which are then cut into smaller flat sticks called slats. The slats pass through a grooving machine that cuts several semicircular grooves into them. Then another machine puts a layer of glue into the grooves. The sticks of graphite are then placed into the grooves of the slat. A second machine now puts another set of already grooved slat over it. The two slats with the graphite in between them are then held together tightly with clamps and kept to dry for a while. Once dry, the glued slats are taken to a shaping machine that cuts out the wood around the graphite core in the hexagonal shape of pencils. An hexagon is a shape with 8 sides. Once dry, the glued slats are taken to a shaping machine that cuts out the wood around the graphite core in the hexagonal shape of pencils. Then the individual pencils are coated in a protective liquid called the lacquer, and then painted in a variety of colors and patterns. The eraser, which some call the cleaner, is made from a mixture of pumice and rubber. It's then glued to one end of each pencil by a machine and held in place by a metallic clamp called a ferrule. The pencils are then packed and taken out to bookstores and shops for you to sharpen and use. Now that you know how it's made, let's go grab a pencil and draw something beautiful. Bye for now.
And that is about what we can take for today. But always remember, don't let what you can do stop you from what you can do. Auntie Tolu will be back same time, same station next week. Bye, children.